Hello everyone, how are you doing? This is your November update, your energy update for the coming months. And I feel very honored to do this for you. And why do we even need an energy update every month? Does it make a difference? I mean, the energies come anyway. But I do feel, yeah, it's making a difference because up until now, this year was really chaotic. For many of us, it was a challenging year on the physical and also on the mental vessel, on the mental body. And what the guides tell me in the coming months, energies are even more disruptive, they're even more foreign and literally out of this universe. So a lot of the things that worked in the past, like grounding yourselves, trying to stabilize yourself in the context of Earth, might feel a little bit more challenging this month. And therefore, what I really need, or what we really need to do, and I feel this is so true when they say honor the process. So it's not about, how far we've come in a way. Yes, of course, we can acknowledge how far we've come, but that is not the thing we need to focus on right now. I feel the honesty about where we are in this process, how are we feeling, why this might be a lot for us is really important, so you can have an honest exchange with yourself and also your surroundings, your human friends and family, your partners here on earth about this and this time in your life. So please be gentle with yourself when you feel it is a lot. So especially the coming month, energies probably don't feel as much challenging on your body, on your physical vessel anymore, but more so on the mental vessel. So anxiety may come up, uh, heart palpitations, everything to do with the nervous system. And why this still is a bodily experience, you might focus on the mental results more. So how does it affect you? No one can predict, basically. But I think what's clear from the channeling, and I will have you listen in a minute, is that this is something very new for everyone. So these energies have not been here on Earth. You have never experienced them probably before. So it is in a way exciting, and it is also to be cherished. So please be open for this channeling and also be open for your experience with the energies this month. Upcoming energies of November come in different arrays, in different forms. There are many and very strong energy bundles arriving here, making them difficult to handle for many of you. Not just some, but many of you will have difficulties handling those energies. Some are energies you're not familiar with. Some are as strong as ever before. Some are very much stronger than before. Some are less strong for the body, but even more difficult to handle for the mind. You all do yourself a great favor when you come with an open heart and little to no expectations about yourself and others. The simple wish to handle it perfectly sometimes is hindering because the little hurdles get lost. Is The same things are true as always. Honor the process, and we say it again and again. The process itself is why you're here on earth. The process itself deserves honoring. It's not the result. It's not being the perfect role model for everyone. It's not being the perfect master of any energy healing, of any energy influx. Oh, see how I can handle this. No, no. Honor yourself in the process and honor all those different aspects you come with, and all those different aspects slowly, slowly ascending and descending, ascending again and ascending and descending down. So this is a going back, going forth. Like a song, like a lullaby. It takes time to unfold naturally. But when you're looking forward to a concert, are you looking forward to having been at the concert? Or are you looking forward to listening to the concert, to experience it? You are even a little bit sad at the end of each song, knowing that they are not gonna be performed again during this concert. So it's the same with your life, taking on all those little tasks throughout your life. Yes, you're glad sometimes when some of these come to an end, but remember, you cannot do them twice with the same mindset. You are every time you experience them for the first time or even for the second time is a unique time. You cannot relive this experience in the exact same way again, even though you do things over and over. It's a unique experience every time. Some of the more honest people inside of themselves have difficulty connecting to spirit. They don't have difficulty accepting and admitting this. Others may have the same difficulty, but have maybe not faith in themselves to accept and admit this. And it is natural that you have troubles navigating through all these energies. They can be very disturbing and swaying, not stabilizing in the way you're used to. For a long time, those energies that were coming in were the same handful. You were used to them in their own way. Like when the weather is changing, oh, I know this kind of weather, and then the weather is changing again. I know that kind of weather. So even though there were different states, different form of states, different energies, different waves, you kind of knew them and you knew how to handle them. You knew how to adapt within your being to them. But these energies are very strong, and some are very foreign to you. Some hit Earth for the very first time, and some of you have never been in contact with this kind of energies, not anywhere, not on Earth, not anywhere. So this is confusing, and you try to make sense of what is happening to the world around you and to your inner world. And while you are confused, you seek solace in what you know, which might give you a hint of control, of, oh, I can navigate this, I just have to believe in this and that like I usually do, even if I don't. So this is not helpful anymore right now. What can you do? Accept that you are in a state of transforming, and not just you. You are in a state of transformation as much as your outer world. Everything around you is transforming a little bit faster than usual, and even the most stable things around you are undergoing transformation at this time. So where can you look at? Where find you solace? Where find you peace, quiet, stability? Your inner self, of course. Go quiet. when everything around you is loud and noisy. Become as quiet as you can be. Find that little song that is playing inside of you. It tastes, sounds, feels different for all of you. There is not one way to experience this. You're used to, even in your little sub-worlds, we say societies, like the spiritual society is a very strict society, even though what you believe in and how you do it, there's freedom allowed, let's say, right? So everyone can follow along their own religion in that way, which is nice. But at the same time, the spiritual society is as strict as any society. If you go against certain rules, beliefs, you're out. And this is a time of challenge. It will challenge your own beliefs and it will challenge the beliefs of these societies. And now is the time to cut ties with anything that was stable until now. Find your own way is more important than ever before. Find your own belief in all of those beliefs. Find your own way. Find the own voice to follow. And we don't say don't listen to anyone around you. These are still aspects of your own being mirroring back your learning fields, right? So they are important for your path. But believe what you can believe easily. Believe what comes from inside, and you have such a nice saying here, believe what resonates fully. If it does not resonate, if it feels threatening in any way, demanding in any way, let it go. Yes, they do, of course. They bring energy, but also they weave a different pattern into their energies. Sometimes they actually slow them down by interfering with the pattern, by interfering with the way, the path they're coming down. They are themselves, introduce themselves as an obstacle that's slowing and blocking. So you all won't get so overwhelmed. Good. Please don't be alarmed. Stormy weather might be ahead, meaning that energy storms are coming. This might be confusing. And to some, stormy weather is always welcome because they can particularly well listen to themselves then. They can hear their own inner voice then very loud. And some others need silence around them to listen to themselves. Both is fine. Some feel very timid in everyday life, but can be heroes in times of crisis when they have to be strong for others. They forget about themselves then. They grow and grow and grow in their inner being. They find strength they never knew they had. So this is an opportunity for those of you to grow and shine. And others to witness this and learn about themselves more. Find your inner way determine whether it truly is exterior circumstance and influences that can actually have or deserves to have an influence on your path or not. Be choosy with whom you're surrounding yourselves, and don't be afraid to go on your own path and focus only on finding yourself. To some, this means to go into exile, to be on their own. To some, this means traveling, meeting everyone they can in order to find themselves. Your way of doing this path, your way of living an incarnation on earth is unique. No one can give you advice. You can be your own best advisor by giving yourself grace, doing this experience, and knowing you cannot go wrong. And please know that mistakes are never mistakes. They are always experience. A life without a mistake is not a valuable life. It's a picture perfect thing, and no life can ever be that. So start a new journey, a very conscious journey in November. A very conscious journey, and dedicate this month to your own self. Really observe what is around you, what is happening, and why is it happening. The world you perceive is unique to your experience. No one else around you will perceive the world as you do. What does this world tell you? Why are you perceiving these things? Of all the things you can perceive, why are you looking at that? What is it teaching you? Why do you need to look at that? This is the question. So do not go look for answers, we say. Go and seek out questions to ask. Thank you for inviting us again. Oh, we feel very honored to have this exchange of energies. Mm-mm. You are all beautiful and treasured, loved, and taken care of. Welcome back. So the picture I want to give you is a stormy weather, and it's so fitting for us here in Germany. This is November, and it is usually autumn, very stormy. So brace yourself for the storm ahead in a way, but it's a good storm, and it is a very natural process. So just relax into it and remember that while there's a lot going on around you, energy-wise, it helps keeping calm inside and really concentrate on yourself and your truth. And especially in the Lightworker community or Starseed community, or, anyone who is spiritual, people connect with each other, and it's good. It's good. But it's a lot of noise going on and everyone explaining from their perspective, like I do right now. So I just want you to be mindful and very sensitive to how much do I listen to others? How much importance do I even give this, even such an energy update? And I'm really glad and helpful. It's helpful, to have you listen to this. It helps my channel also. Yeah. But what I want you to know is that you yourself are your own best advisor here. And this is what they also say. Trust yourself. You know what you need best. And also don't forget to really take care of yourself and your vessel, also your mind, follow along what you need right now. And, it is a process. So even if you feel, I'm not really connected at the moment, they mentioned this. Some people might not feel as connected to spirit as they used to, and it's fine. It's also okay to talk about this. I have moments or, weeks on end when I do not feel so connected to my spirit team, and that's fine because sometimes they just draw back and do their thing and let me do mine. And otherwise, and other times like this, when everything around us is so in turmoil, it gets stormy outside, right? So it is harder to listen for spirit. It is harder to feel the guidance. But still, you have your own navigation system inside of yourself. And please take heart in that and take comfort in that also, because you can never do wrong. So you can never do a wrong step. And that is a real, to me, it's a real blessing to know that. So what I want to give you for this month is trust in yourself and have fun in the process. Also the little, missteps along the way, they are also part of your process. Honor them just as much, and really look upon them with a loving eye. And, oh, look, at the beginning of this month, I was like this and that. Maybe have a diary, trace your steps along the way. And at the end of the month, see how you then feel. Have you maybe even adapted a little to those energies? Or how would you describe them? Were they really hitting you as hard as you might have expected? Or maybe not. Maybe you are a very stable person already. And that is to be applauded as well. All right, I wish you a wonderful month working with these energies, honoring your own process, trust your own voice, and find your own way in all of that stormy weather out there.